Oh shit, we went live.
Bro?
Just bear with us. We're getting set up, everybody.
There's burger with us.
You might want to check it, see if it's straight. Looks good. I feel like this makes you use more coffee.
Yeah, I think so. I agree.
Like, it's probably not bad when it's just you, but when you got like me over here and Robert, and more people, it just goes through coffee.
Oh, you got order there. That's good. That's real good. When I did that scene, smoke came out. I'm not gonna lie. We might have some kitties run through this video. We're in their spot. Like right now. Looking to see if I'm in the camera right here.
Bam.
You got your secret on you? Good morning, everybody.
Thank y'all for being patient with us. This is actually a beautiful side right here. This is a really nice spot to do a studio. This table, it gives it that podcast style because you can have a better camera, set back a little bit, and have guests. People come sit down and have an actual live conversation. This is a really good spot.
You're welcome.
Watch one of Dale Earnhardt's podcasts and you'll see what I'm talking about. He has like
Longhorn Nation.
Eagles.
We are in.
We are in.
We're in.
You know what it is? It was a long path to get here, but 40 Acre Addicts will be live and present at AT&T Stadium on December 2nd.
Next
11
Saturday.
1 week away, y'all. Now, in a few hours, we'll be deciding whether it be Oklahoma or Oklahoma State that we play. Oklahoma State's just got to win out, right?
Yep. Oklahoma State wins. We play them. They lose. We play Oklahoma for the rematch.
Man,
I would love that one.
it's gonna be nice, kid. I'm excited. I think.
I don't care who we play.
Yeah,
We
okay,
smashing them.
them.
We smashing them.
I think
Woo!
we made that example last night to the whole nation. We got
Yeah,
exactly
we
what we
did.
were wanting.
Yeah, we did. We finally got a blowout. Finally got a game where we were in control from start to finish.
No nail biting. Not a time in that game.
It really wasn't tense at all, ever.
The defense kept that, 100 and
Defense,
man!
man!
Defense, yards. Like, God, it's embarrassing. Like, pack it up next year. What they play on the Megatron? On Godzillatron, I mean?
The
Coach.
Brett Yormark statement about, I hope you go to Austin and take care of business like you did in Lubbock last year. Oh, that crowd went wild. Went wild, guys. What a game.
Man.
We got to see Arch Manning.
For the first time this season on the field.
A whole quarter of Arch.
Action.
More than a quarter. He got 2 minutes of the third, too. That
Speaking
was
of
amazing.
Arch, go ahead and bring up his run game because that was beautiful.
Oh, man, that slide was perfect to a T. I hope Quinn takes a lesson from that and learns how to slide himself because that was beautiful. Beautiful.
Beautiful. He just seemed so much more athletic. The only thing he was lacking was the experience.
Yeah, he threw it a little hard a couple times, a little high once, a little short once, but that's just timing, man. He'll get that down, and we are gonna be golden when that boy takes the field.
I want to compliment him on one thing.
Woo!
One thing I said he didn't look like he lacked an experience on that field was pocket presence.
Absolutely.
He knew when to throw it away or when to escape.
Absolutely.
When to slide, all that. He just looked comfortable in the pocket.
He
just needs to read his defense a little better and get that, what do you call that? Timing with his receivers. Get that timing down and it'll all go together.
It'll be good. It'll be great, actually.
So what do you think about Quinn coming and staying, or are you with me with it just determines on that CFP?
Yeah, I would like Quinn coming back, I guess. Starting off the SEC with an experienced quarterback and a good quarterback. But then again, if Arch has to do it, I'm not going to be scared at all.
Yeah, I only see Quinn coming back if they vote us out unfairly, of course, of the CFP.
Right.
And then he could definitely see him forfeiting the draft entry. And I think a CFP appearance, that says a whole lot more. You know what we talk about when it comes to draft day, when you're in the CFP talk, when you're in the national championship talk, you get drafted high. Look at the first round. 32 people, I guarantee you 21 of them were in either the CFP or damn near made it to the CFP or a one-loss, two-loss team. Almost every one of them. That whole picking up Randy Mosses from University of Marshall don't happen. It happens, but it's harder to get that first round.
Absolutely.
Your team isn't winning.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to see that with Caleb Williams. He might not be the first round pick this year. He might drop to third or fourth. I don't know. But there's a lot of talent out there, including Sweat. I could be drafted higher. Much higher. Make him sweat.
Make him sweat, baby. Make him sweat.
Yeah.
He's done exactly that this year and more. He's probably sent some offensive linemen home crying. Like, I'm
calling their
hurt.
mama, I don't think football's for me.
Yes, I need to transfer to a smaller school. Texas has a dude that's just too big.
This is bullshit.
Too strong, too fast. He almost had an interception last night, man. That knockdown, he could have caught that.
Sweat saying in that interview that this is his team too just vibrates through his plays.
Oh, yes.
You
absolutely.
see it. The man has swatted how many balls down on special teams included?
How many linemen has he swatted down?
everyone he's come across.
And how many linemen is Byron Murphy just gonna run around while they're just standing
That's
there
what I was
looking
trying
at
to
him
tell
like,
you
oh, there he
yesterday.
goes. What?
When I couldn't get you and Robert to catch it because we had Ryan Watts hurt in that first play, so the attention was rightfully so on Ryan Watts. But when we go to rewatch that first play of the game on offense for Texas Tech, I want you to pay attention to Murphy.
He all night.
Murphy was in that backfield in 3/4 of a second, like that.
That fast.
That fast.
It's
Yeah.
incredible. Texas Tech actually rushed for more than 100 on us, but they got 110. But on the opposite end of that, our pass defense only allowed 88 yards of passing all game, which is their best game of the season by far. Can't be more happy about that.
Oh, they're not gonna show Ryan Watts get hurt on that.
It's just the highlights.
Yeah, but sometimes they'll show that.
You go to Texas Clips. That's a free shout out, sir. Thank you. You're welcome.
You too.
What a game, bro. Man, waking up this morning
Do we have any update on?
feeling ourselves.
Do we have any updates on Ryan Watts?
No, not that I know of.
Steve Sarkisian did just drop an interview an hour ago too. It might be from last night.
Oh yeah, we need to watch that.
Post game. It was from last night's because it never came on last night, did it?
Mm-mm.
That's right. That'll be out.
we saw Jalen Ford do an interview, Bert Auburn, and T. Sweat. Let's
Now,
see this first play.
I would let y'all see too, but you're just gonna have to see our reaction because we don't want to get no copyright in here. But this is the first play of the game.
I seen.
Wait, magnetize this.
Oh my God!
He had to get rid of that ball so quick. He hopped over.
Oh, that was incredible. How did he do that? Yeah, let's slow mo that Joker. Who is he hopping over? The center or the guard?
I think the center. He right there. He rotated to the right. He rotated up just that second.
Yeah, he's head on with the center now. Does the center just fall down?
I don't know.
Try to cut him?
I think that's what it was. They're standing up.
They're standing up. Oh
He
yeah,
did
they
try to cut him.
immediately fall, and he just hopped over.
He's like,
him.
you trying to cut me? Hop. Boom. And Murphy was back there. Like that.
All
Yeah.
night
All
long.
long. But Ryan Watts, if anybody has any update information, we'll probably see after this live stream when we watch Steve Sarkisian's interview. We might find out ourselves, but someone out there might have already seen it. If you have, let your boys know.
Yeah, he might have. I don't know. He walked off the field.
Well, we're seeing it again right
On his
now
own
in slow mo
accord.
one more time. I felt like it was a back injury, the way, right there. Oh, and landed on his butt.
Not really that big.
Because it ain't a leg. You walk just
We
fine.
need to check on the Texas Tech player that where they went head on head to each other and he got carted off.
Yeah, I didn't get to see that play. I just saw the carting off. I had to run to the store on that one.
Yeah. They just two Texas Tech players hit head to head.
It's crazy, y'all. I think defensively, though, man, we did exactly what we wanted to do, and the offense made sure that the defense didn't have to do that over and over and over and over again by creating touchdowns over with our turnovers.
We had 2 picks or 3? 3 picks, right? Malik Muhammad got the first one. Who got the second? Terrence Brooks got the second.
Brooks got the second.
And then Jet Bush got the
Jet got
third.
the third for the pick six.
Off the toe. What do y'all think about
Off
that
the
play?
toe.
Off the toe. got the toe pick. Who's ever heard of a toe pick?
Not me.
Jeb Bush got a toe pick 6.
Got a toe pick 6.
A
All
toe
y'all who
pick
are
6.
questioning it, thinking it hit the ground, go ahead and watch the replay. Go ahead and watch the replay. You tell me that ball didn't hit, that ball hit the ground. Why does it keep going there?
I don't know. That was to me. That was the most hype game of the season besides Alabama.
Oh,
Alabama, I was pretty much hyped the whole game. Lost my voice, and we only lost the lead once in that game, but we immediately took it back.
What?
Immediately, seconds later.
special teams.
And not only did we take the lead back after they took it,
plays into that.
we took double-digit lead
And never gave it
immediately
back.
and never gave it back. So that was this game was close to that, y'all. Like Texas Tech really thought they were going to come in here and beat us. They really did.
This win is what we needed for the CFP to see that we can blow somebody out with the all gas, no brakes. That was their one argument. Texas can't just win, especially win against someone they're supposed to win against.
AGNB for the first time.
And I'm going to throw this out there for all you Tech fans. Y'all are now not only unbowl eligible, but you will never have a chance to redeem yourself after this. Not for many, 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 many years to come. So have fun
years
with your bowless season. Prayers to your injury, and we'll see you in the many decades in the future. Because deuces. What Keelan Robbins said, tell him. He said, deuce. Gone, son. But, that's funny, I got the same thing right there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
We got something we got.
So that's us.
Yeah. So we got I'm gonna look up something real quick. Because we need split screen right here. Bam. To find out what the statistics for all the game was. I want to see how Quinn did, how AB did.
We had 528 yards of total offense, and they had 198. 110 rushing, 88 passing. I know that for a fact. I don't know what our offense had for a fact, but I know what our defense allowed.
You ready?
Yeah.
Passing yards, and we'll just do it from okay. Mr. Morton, quarterback for Texas Tech, went 1936 by 88 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 INTs. Let's go DBU. That's what I'm talking about.
That's embarrassing, Tech.
That says our defense trying to keep their job.
I think did they have their hands on buttery tortillas before the game or what?
They leave them tortillas at home.
They couldn't catch the ball for nothing.
For nothing.
For nothing.
Brooks was their best, I guess, player on offense. He had 19 carries for 95 yards. He almost broke 100. Cole Eakin had 4 receptions, 27 yards. That's a top receiver. That's bad. So I think our DBs stepped up a lot, and I'm proud of that because that was the one question we had on our defense all year. Then we go to our side. Let's go start out with these great numbers. You got it. Quinn Ewers, 17 for 26, 196 yards passing, a touchdown, entered with the interception. So that to me
He
just
only had
sounds,
196 yards?
to me it sounds like a hard day at work.
So he had more passing yards than Texas Tech had total yards.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
That works for me.
That works for
That's
me,
a
bro.
hard day at work.
In 3 quarters, too.
Now we got Jaden Blue, who just shows how deep our running back room is. Thank you, Choice. Jaden Blue is 10 carries for 121 yards and a touchdown.
12.1 yards a carry.
12.1 yards a carry. Yes, sir.
That 60-yarder helped him, boy. 69-yarder.
Ooh, boy, Blue was looking
He was
good.
gone.
He was
You
looking
ain't
fast.
catching him. You ain't catching him.
Then our top receiver for the day with that beautiful touchdown pass was Xavier Worthy. 4 receptions for 49 yards and that beautiful touchdown. So, looking over here at the defense, our defense. Derek Williams Jr. had, and the tackles were very shared. Tackles were very shared. Nobody really broke out. 3 tackles, 3 assists, 3 tackles, 1 assist, 2 tackles, 2 assists.
And
defensive stats also aren't fully updated until a day or two later. They're still trying to get it all up together. Probably. I'm not sure.
I know this for a fact. This is an all season long thing. Anybody that Anthony Hill has put his hands on, he has tackled. I don't think he's missed 1 tackle this entire season. He's a freshman. Think about that.
Let that sink into your mind.
Come on, man. Look what Sark is doing to our team.
And Jeb Bush.
Derek Williams is a freshman. Anthony Hill is a freshman. Malik Muhammad is a freshman. Come on, guys. You see what Sark is recruiting? Holy mackerel.
Colin Simmons coming in this offseason.
Xavier Filsain is supposed to come in. He's a 5-star cornerback that's committed to Florida. And as Wardell Mack decommitted and came to us, they're trying to do the same thing to him. If we get another 5-star, guys, we're looking at the top 2.
The only thing we got to hope is that nobody tries to offer Coach K a head coaching job or Bo Davis. Because that's going to hurt us.
All right, Bo Davis won the head coaching job. He'd have took it by now.
I don't know shit, right? So, I wish y'all could see this like we are because it is all burnt orange.
Oh, wow.
From total yards to passing yards to rushing yards to yards per play. We dominated every aspect of the game, including special
We
teams.
ended with 302 rushing yards,
Yes, sir.
and our starter went down.
And that includes Arch Manning scrambles too.
What?
Without Arch, we wouldn't hit
How many
300.
yards did Wisner end up with? Trey Wisner.
That's the other thing we got to remember. Quinn's stats are only halfway through the third quarter. It would have been
2
more.
minutes left in the third.
It would have been more. So who are we looking for?
Because Quinn, y'all know, Quinn has a 90% completion rate for the fourth quarter all season long. The boy is cold in the fourth quarter, y'all. Stone cold. He's a killer.
But Sarkisian and Quinn are mature, and they don't need to rub the salt in any more than Arch was already doing for us. They're rubbing the salt in the wound real nice.
We gotta look up personal stats.
That was right here.
Trey Wisner. How much CJ Baxter had? 9 for 45? Go down. Oh, go up.
That's all receiving. That's all rushing. Savion Red had 72 yards. How about that?
It doesn't even say Trey Wisner. Trey Wisner had a good
Wisner's
game.
right there. It's
okay.
Quinn Trevian Wisner.
Yeah, 8.6 average.
Look at these averages, y'all. 12.1 Blue, 8 Red, 8.6 Wisner, Baxter 5, Robinson 10. Then Arch even had a 2.3. Quinn Ewer's the only one who went negative, but the man never tried to run.
Well, he got sacked 4 times.
Yeah. I wish they had more on our line. I wish there was more stats to be shown for the
Every
offensive line.
one of our running backs averaged Great. Great. What the hell? It's a good game.
It's a great game, dog. It is a great game. 57-7, dog. 50-point win.
Bye-bye, Texas Tech.
Well, how Keelan do it?
Bye-bye, tortilla guys. You'll never throw another tortilla at us again.
At least not for like a decade
Ever.
or so. It'll be a long time.
You ain't never throwing us a damn tortilla again.
Man. All in all, I want to pull back up what I had on here earlier.
Yo, we're in the Big 12 Championship next Saturday, 11 o'clock.
This is the
Jerry World.
subject we got to get on to now. The path to the CFP. Texas win over Texas Tech and must win the Big 12 championship. Let's read this article because I'd like to see Longhorn Nation what it is that Boston American States.
Obviously, to get there, we have to win the Big 12. We have to beat whoever the F we play next week. Doesn't matter if it's Oklahoma or Oklahoma State. We have to beat them.
So, the Longhorns need to beat rival Texas Tech at home Friday night and win the Big 12 championship to get in. Georgia wins SEC. Unlike the finalists in the Big 12 championship, the SEC championship is set between number 1 Georgia and number 8 Alabama next week in Atlanta. Despite losing to Texas, a win for Alabama over an undefeated top-ranked team makes their one loss carry less value than Texas' loss versus Oklahoma, which is bad. So we need Georgia to win. Big Ten champion needs to be undefeated. The winner of Ohio State and Michigan's game on Saturday will advance to play Iowa in the Big Ten championship. Let's go Iowa. The loser of the Buckeyes and Wolverine game could very well lose a spot in the CFP as the winner remains undefeated. An upset loss at the hands of the Hawkeyes, but either of those teams doesn't bode as well for the Longhorns, according to ABC. I don't totally agree with that. I think if they both had a loss, I think our loss being way earlier in the season more validated, but let's continue.
We lost by 4 in the last second of the game. Literally the last second of the game. But anyway.
It's one of those things. We can pause for a second and talk about that because
That's upsetting.
It's just one of those things that you're favoring two teams in the same conference over us, and if both of them have a loss in the end of this year, that's like what they did with TCU last year. When they lost the conference championship, they should have been out. They should have never went to the CFP. I'm sorry, nobody goes to the CFP without a championship win, and that's my opinion. All the rest of the resume.
TCU did it last year, and look what happened to them.
Yeah, let's put an example. For Washington stays undefeated and beats Oregon, and Oregon becomes a 2-loss team at that point. But let's say Oregon beats Washington and they stay a 1-loss team. Oh no, that ain't gonna work either because it may be conference championship. Next scenario. Florida State is no longer
It's a scramble,
undefeated.
guys.
After losing quarterback Jordan Travis to injury last week, Florida State is now the outside looking into the CFP at number 5. They'll need an undefeated resume and a win against Florida on Saturday, and then the ACC champion against Louisville, and a loss to either of them will bode well for Texas. And I'm sorry, guys, but Florida always plays Florida State hard, and Louisville has got their quarterback. Louisville's got their quarterback. They're a 1-loss team, and yeah, Florida State's in trouble.
Florida State's in trouble, guys.
Washington wins the Apple Cup and Pac-12 championship. Washington is already a lock for next week's Pac-12 championship, but whether they play Arizona or have a rematch against Oregon depends on the results of this weekend's game. ABC graphics suggest Washington winning out with the conference championship win against Arizona or Oregon, who also have their sights on qualifying for the CFP, bodes best for Texas. Those are the scenarios they believe. That's it.
A lot's got to happen for us to make the playoffs, but it starts with us beating whoever we play in the Big 12 championship.
What time does Oklahoma State play today?
2:30.
2:30.
That's the game to watch. And then at 6, well, of course, the Michigan and Ohio State game at 11. And then at 6, Florida State plays Florida. So all day we've got 3 important games to watch as a Longhorn Nation. It's getting intense down here at the wire, guys. Really intense. We're really close. We're breathing down the neck. But if we don't make it, honestly, we shot ourselves in the foot by letting Oklahoma beat us in the last second.
Here we are. So, Louisville really needs to beat Kentucky and stay undefeated so they can look good when they beat Florida State. Well, it really don't matter as long as they beat Florida State. Ohio State, Michigan. We have Alabama and Auburn, which is an important one at 2:30, along with the BYU and Oklahoma State game at 2:30. 3 o'clock, Washington and Washington State. What they're saying that they want Washington to stay undefeated for us, gets confusing.
See, I'd rather Washington lose.
No, I don't think it's necessarily.
If they lose here and then Oregon beats them again, they're a 2-loss team, they're out. And then we should be on top of Oregon no matter what. I guarantee you Washington can't go into Tuscaloosa and beat Alabama by 10.
They're showing all the conference games already because all of them are set, except for ours. Like, that one's determined because it's got to be Michigan, Ohio State. Ours should be like that. It should say number 7 Texas against the TBD, the to be determined. Oh, maybe that was it. No, that's all. They just ain't showing it probably. Either way. And Georgia Tech. Nobody's even talking about that. What if Georgia Tech upsets Georgia?
Woo-hoo, you funny.
Hey,
Georgia win that game by 50, y'all.
Stuff happens on rivalry week.
No
given Saturday.
If you want to upset like that, y'all need to stay tuned to Auburn, Alabama, because that one could actually turn out differently.
That one very well.
Auburn could win that game.
And it's just so many possibilities. If Alabama beats Georgia, how is their resume better than ours? I'm with Kirk Herbstreit. Who's better than Alabama, who just beat the most undefeated team? The team that beat Alabama, Texas.
What if Alabama loses today and then beats Georgia next week?
Texas.
Come on.
Texas.
All roads lead through us.
This all rewinds back to week 6, when we should have beat Oklahoma. We wouldn't be in this predicament, but
yeah, like I said, we shot ourselves in the foot by letting them beat us. It is what it is.
You know, next season though, I don't see Sarkisian having that same problems next year. I think at the SEC, I think we're gonna beat who we're supposed to beat, and if we lose, it ain't gonna be because we didn't show up with our A game. It'll be because the other team was just more talented and better coached.
And it's hard to see a more talented team with the way Sark is recruiting.
That, and it makes this one loss hurt, knowing that we should be 12-0 today.
We should be.
We should be.
Absolutely.
We let that one go. We were definitely the more talented team. Most definitely.
We threw 2 picks, muffed a punt, all in the first quarter of that game. Like, we beat ourselves.
And Oklahoma wanted it more that day. They wanted it more. And that's the reason why I think it's better for our resume if Oklahoma State loses today and we rematch Oklahoma, because I don't think Dylan Gabriel is scrambling on us again, and I still believe you take away his scrambling ability, he's not as good of a quarterback as everyone thinks staying in the pocket. If you don't have the ability to get out like he wants, he's going to start making mistakes. Our defense backs are hot right now. They're going to pick him off, and it's going to be embarrassing. Regardless, I like Henry's resume, having everyone knocked out in the Big 12. I just don't know if it outweighs getting our loss back.
Avenged.
It makes our team undefeated in my eyes. I don't know if it does the rest of the nation.
Especially if we was to go in there and just smack them.
Yeah.
Just put a hurting on them like we did last year.
And show them that that's how
Oklahoma really is.
That's how rivalry week should have went. That's what it was supposed to be. 13 weeks ago? I mean, not that long ago. Maybe like 8, 9 weeks ago.
I'll be fine playing whoever, because I honestly think we're gonna smash them regardless. I think this team wants to make the college football playoffs. I think they want to make the Natty. There's a reason Jay Witt came back.
They have
to win a championship.
And there's a reason Jay Witt doesn't want to come back this time, because he knows this might be the year.
This is the year, baby.
This is the year.
It's the year, Longhorn Nation.
How much longer you want to go get?
I'm good either way.
Either way?
Yeah.
Should we just chatting away?
I don't know. How long we been on?
Not sure.
I don't know what time we started.
Not a clue. Oh, it says an hour ago. I don't know if that's necessarily true. One hour ago? Close to it. Did we start before 10? I think they started recording before 10.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going over there and look.
Oh!
It does not say.
Hey, we got something to talk about.
What's that?
Bam! They're doing the picks right now, and we can see it from our seats. Actually, we can see it right in front of us. I'm gonna put this bitch on right here. So, everybody's picking Florida State to beat Florida today.
Are they really?
Yeah, I think this is ahead of that.
Of course, LSU got picked to win.
Do y'all agree with that? Let us know your comments. 'Cause I do not. Here's another one. They're going to vote all Washington. But let's hope Washington State can pull a rabbit out their hat and Washington just have a really bad day. Who's at home? Oh, Washington's at home. Good luck there. 93% favor to lose. Favor to win.
If anybody picks Washington State, they should be shot.
Got a wild cat over there.
A wild animal.
Yeah, this one's just now getting to Florida State.
Hey, who's that one person watching out there?
Yeah, hit that like button. Throw down a comment.
Yeah, let us know who you are, where you from.
And who you rooting for. Who y'all got for the Heisman? Gat wants to talk about that for sure. Jaden Daniels got the numbers.
Jaden Daniels, baby, LSU.
I wouldn't mind to see Sweat do something crazy this conference championship that puts him at least in New York when it comes to that time. I don't care if he wins it, just put him in New York.
The necklace alone deserves him a trip to New York.
Because he'll be having everyone sitting next to him sweating. They'd have to have him 2 seats. Yeah.
True.
You probably have Jaden Daniels like this. Fucking be still. Everybody's got Dabo beating Spencer Rattler today. Herbstreit votes that way. He'd be the only one, a lonely goose, and he did not. Who let the dogs out? Let's see who we bringing in now. It looks like they're finna do Michigan and Ohio State because they done took a whole break now. Yep. So who y'all got? Put down in the comments. Michigan, Ohio State. Ooh. I'm just hoping the Iowa Hawkeyes can pull up an upset in the championship game, but apparently that's not going to help us out.
Did you say the Hawkeyes?
Iowa State Hawkeyes. What the fuck are they called again? Said Hawkeyes, not Buckeyes.
Yes. Yes.
Iowa State.
Banana nut bread.
Oh, what are they called? Iowa, not Iowa State, Iowa Hawks. Hawkeyes. That's all I was right. I just said state though. I said Iowa State Hawkeyes. It's supposed to be Iowa Hawkeyes.
They're playing Ohio State Buckeyes.
And Iowa is
Who cares?
the conference championship game after this. Whoever wins has to play Iowa
Oh, Hawkeyes.
Hawkeyes. So I was right the whole time. See? You thought I was talking about the Buckeyes, but I mean, who wins this game goes to the conference to play Iowa Hawkeyes. Because I want Iowa Hawkeyes to beat whoever wins this game, but apparently that's supposed to be bad for us. Whoever wins this game needs to stay undefeated for us to get in.
Why?
I don't fucking know. That's what that article said.
That's stupid.
That's stupid. I'd rather one lose today and the other one that stays undefeated lose to the Hawkeyes next week. And then everybody got lost. And their losses are all during championship and rivalry weeks at the end of the year when you can't afford to lose.
Yeah. It's cold there, boy.
You know, Texas band don't ever really be on the field during halftime. Well, they do. We just don't be paying attention. I think that's when we go and go get burgers and stuff. Get another beer. Banana nut bread.
Here we go. Let's see what Dez picks.
I got a strong feeling Dad's gonna go with his Wolverines.
Absolutely.
It's gonna go blue. I don't know. Red. We're gonna say that. I can predict that much out of him, man. He usually goes with his Buckeyes, though. He loves going for the Buckeyes. He's put the Buckeyes on more than he has anybody else. And that was the first one they did. We got the national anthem playing over here. We got Pat and Cafe clowning over here. We got 40 Acre Addicts. Y'all getting an instant reaction to the picks, I guess, on live.
All right, Dez picked Michigan. Pat McCaffrey is going to choose Ohio State.
He's gonna pick Michigan.
Of course, I'm not even.
I wish I knew his was right there. Didn't ever show a name. I'm glad he's muted. Aiden.
That's Aiden Hutchinson.
Oh.
Michigan's defensive end from last year.
Yeah, he got like third pick in the draft, the second pick, I think. He was up there. I think it was two drafts ago.
So it's tied. It's going to be 2-2. 2 for Ohio State, 2 for Michigan.
on that one. Newkirk's gonna pick Ohio. Let's
50-50.
see who Lee Corso, the tiebreaker today. What does he even put on when he does Michigan? A Wolverine? Is he? I think they bring him a Wolverine. No, Wolverine's too aggressive. Okay, Corso. Oh. Yeah. He's choosing Ohio. Well, y'all heard it first. Lee Corso's pick. Well, any final subject gets?
No. I'm ready for lunch.
Yeah. All right, Longhorn Nation. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, and let's go. Next week, y'all tune in with us because we'll be live multiple times this coming week.
Yep, at the AT&T Stadium for the Big 12 Championship.
Yes, sir. We're going to the ship. Thank y'all for watching. Hook 'em.
Welcome.
Oh, man.